What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome to a new series here on the channel. This is Showdown Lives. Now, in this first episode, we are going to be bringing you some battles with this Dracozolt team that I have put together. Now, as you can see, this is a very standard-looking team, just a bunch of threats, not a whole lot of memes, but we're here to get some W's here today. We'll do some more meme sets as the series goes on. But we are going to be running a choice band Dracozolt today with the Earthquake, Outrage, Boltbeak, and Aerial Ace. This is a set that we went over in our moveset guide earlier today. We did change it over to Jolly in this set, but that's the only difference. Besides that, it's the same set. With that, we are going to be running a Ribombee. We are going to be having some sticky web support, as well as stun spore on this to help slow down the opposing team. Here we have an Excadrill in order to have both Rapid Spin and Stealth Rocks, and then he's got Rock Slide and Earthquake there as his other moves. He's running Focus Sash as well, just to make sure that he can get off the Rapid Spin if he needs to. Our next member is going to be Specs Dragapult. This thing is absolutely insane as a wall breaker, and it's just going to be there to start chunking things down so that our Space Chicken can really go in and do some real damage. For our fifth member, we're actually bringing a underutilized set with Zen Mode Darmanitan. Now, obviously, Guerrilla Tactics is a better ability, but this is going to be our I guess our backup Dynamaxer if things don't work out with Space Chicken. And this thing actually is still very good in Zen mode. Now, I do need to change that to that. There we go. I just remembered, and I'm glad I did right before the live started. And then the last one is going to be a Ditto. Ditto's good on basically any team right now. And yeah, this is going to be a fun little different thing that we're going to be doing here on this channel. So I'm going to go ahead and start looking for a battle, and let's see if it takes a while to get a battle. If it takes a while, oh, there we go. We have a battle. All right, so we've got a rain team here. Pelipper, Dreadnought. Dreadnought gets Swift Swim, so he's going to be trying to boost that speed. Conkeldurr, probably Guts. Galarian Lanoon. I have not seen any Galarian Lanoons yet, so I'm not really sure what that thing is going to do. And then Dragapult is, of course, insane, as well as Cinccino. All right, so our typical lead is going to be our Ribombee, just to get the webs up. But I think we're going to lead Space Chicken here, just because the Pelipper lead is kind of obvious. So as he leads Galarian Lanoon. Okay, so this thing is very fast. So let's see, I do not want this taking any unnecessary damage, and I'm not really sure what it wants to do here, so I don't think I want to stand. We can probably go out pretty safely to this. Although I don't think, yes, we are faster than him, so we can still get webs up, and we have a scarf on this anyway, or we had a focus sash on it, but that's okay. So he goes for knockoff. That's totally fine. We're gonna get our webs up here as he goes for Thunderwave. That's totally fine. And we're just gonna fire off a Moonblast here as he goes for Parting Shot. That's totally fine. I think Stun Spore may have been, nope. Stun Spore was not our better move. This was definitely our better move right here. And we might just be able to knock this thing out right here. Even at -1, this should still be plenty to knock out Conkeldurr, assuming he leaves it in just to die. Alright, man, what are you going to do? Because really, like, nothing on his team takes a Moonblast. Like, at all, and that's not doing anything. Yeah, his team really doesn't take Moonblast well at all, and he forfeited. All right, well, let's find another one. That was a quick game, and that's one thing that I'm finding about. Oh God, this is a disgusting team. Yeah, so this is going to be Screens Grimmsnarl, and then 2 fat mons, and 3 offensive mons. So this is a disgusting team. We're going to lead with Rabambi again. Expecting the Grimmsnarl, that's totally fine. He's going to start getting his screens up. That's going to give us free webs. Assuming he doesn't have taunt. Now, some of these carry taunt. Okay, he did not have taunt. So, yeah, we are free to paralyze this thing, and that is going to be huge. Yeah, go ahead. Hit us. That's fine. And we miss. Of course we did. Yeah, so this is... Okay. So he is scarfed. He is definitely 1,000,000% scarfed. So I think our best bet is to go into our own Scarf Ditto. He is scarfed into a water type move, and so that's not going to help him against himself. So what do we expect him to bring in on himself? Probably, well, he has Toxtricity, which is weak to his own Psychic Fangs. He has this, which is weak to Ice. So Pyukumuku is probably his best switch in here. And if that's the case, then we go Space Chicken easily here. I think we're going to go Space Chicken. Yep, predicting the Pyukumuku to come in. That is totally fine with me. And so he probably... I don't know. He can't take a Bolt Beak very well on this thing. We could just go for... Yeah, let's just go for Bolt Beak and see how much it... Okay. Yep. I told you guys. This thing is insanely strong, especially with Choice Band. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think he has any great ways of getting rid of hazards. I don't know if Eldegoss gets... I think Eldegoss gets Rapid Spin. So that will be something to look out for. Now, I don't know what he wants to do with this except like set up Reflect. Now, one thing we could do is set up our own screen by going into Ditto and setting up like a light screen or something against his mons. Probably not the best idea, but he's probably going to set up Reflect. He goes for Bulk Up. Okay. I mean, it's still going to be a 3-hit KO here, I think. But that is still good damage. So let's actually go into Ditto here and see what he wants to do. We're going to get his Bulk Up as well. So we're going to be at +1, as well as being Scarfed. Okay, so he is the Bulk Up Rest set. This is an interesting set for sure. But we're just going to go ahead and fire off a Spirit Break. Nothing on his team really appreciates it. Yeah, even you don't appreciate your own hit here. Yeah, that's fine. The reason we died there is just because our HP is insanely low. Now, we should outspeed this with about anything we want to. I don't think he's going to try to keep this around. So we could probably just go back into Space Chicken here, and Bolt Beak should still... Okay, he goes for Rest. That's totally fine. This is going to be doing some pretty good damage, though. And he gets Bulk Up. Now, the Spirit Break coming out is kind of threatening, and so I'm actually going to go ahead and switch into Drill. This is... because he really can't touch Drill at all. Pulls Rest, who cares? This is free rocks for me. So let's go ahead and fire off some rocks here. He's going to still be asleep. Or he's going to wake up this turn, actually. And even if he fires off a Spirit Break, even at +3, that's really not going to do a ton. And even if it does, we're sashed. So what do we care? What are you going to do, man? I feel like he's going to switch here. Probably into the fish. That's probably his best switch in. So yeah, I think Rocks is still our best play, just to keep whittling him down so he can't just freely switch like this. So hello? You here? Buddy? There you go. Goes for the Rest again. That's fine. So let's see just how little we're doing with Rock Slide, Earthquake, that sort of thing. well, 0 obviously if we're missing like that. So that's great. Let's try this again as he pulls double rest. So that's unfortunate. Okay, we're doing basically 0. So let's see how much he does. He keeps bulking up. That's fine. So our counter to this is really going to be getting in this. I'm trying to think of a good way to get him in safely, and there really isn't a great way. The other way would be going into Darmanitan, but that's also kind of risky. And there's the crit that we've been fishing for. All right, so yeah, that's that's the just unfortunate part. Okay, so he has heavy duty boots on this ? Because he didn't take rocks damage or he didn't get slowed down either. So that's weird. He probably goes for rapid spin here. So I'm gonna go for blocked. Okay, so he just goes for seeds. That's fine. What do we want to do here? We do have flamethrower on this, as well as belly drum on this, but I don't want to get leech seeded. That would be not the best thing in the world. All right, so let's go into Space Chicken here. Giga Drain 0. That's totally fine. And I believe it is time. Let's see. Because once this, okay, we can just go for Aerial Ace here, just to see how much it does. Goes for Protect. It's fine. So he probably goes into the fish here, and if that is the case, we go into Dracozolt. He did not. He spun. But we're immune to that, so totally fine with me. I'm just going to fire off a flamethrower and crit. I highly doubt that crit mattered. But yeah, we take those. That's totally fine. All right, what do you have for this? Your rapid spin did not work because we ghosty boys. Goes into his own Dragapult. Now, if his Dragapult is scarfed, he might still outspeed me because we are specs modest. Now, he knows we're choiced into Flamethrower. We haven't used our Dynamax yet, and it might be worth it to just use it now and go for the Max Worm. Yeah, I think this is our best play, is to just go ahead and Dynamax. Yeah, he also goes for it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and he forfeits. Yeah, there wasn't anything he could have done right there. With me going for the Dynamax there, I would have just knocked out everything on his team. So, good game. And let's go ahead and grab another one. Let's see what we got. All right, we got some hail going on here with Abomasnow, as well as Runerigus. One thing we have to remember is that Hatterene has Magic Bounce, so we can't just set up hazards whenever. That thing will switch in. So let's see here. I believe we still lead Ribombee as he leads Runerigus. That's totally fine. So we are not going to go for Sticky Web right off. We're going to go for a Bug Buzz as he doesn't switch in Hatterene. Okay. Goes for Trick Room. Okay. Goes for Rocks. It's fine. We're just kind of stalling out stuff right now. So it seems that his team is meant to be really slow, but I believe his only two setters of Trick Room are going to be, as far as I know, I don't think Clefable gets Trick Room. I think it's just Hatterene and Runerigus. So if we can deal with these two threats, then I think that we will be just fine. I haven't faced a Runerigus really, so I don't really know what exactly it does. But I think if we can if we can stall out this Trick Room, I believe that Darmanitan is gonna just go in on this dude's team. So we'll go ahead and get our webs up since he's just gonna let us. Yeah. And now we just need to get damage on this. we can go into drill. We can't spin on this yet, but we could set up rocks, or we could choose something else. Yeah, honestly, our Darmanitan is the best thing here. He's going for earthquakes here. I think we just keep... Okay, Shadow Claw, that's totally fine. So I think we just come in, and I don't think this thing... we have one turn of Trick Room left. So let's go Drill. Drill should be just fine, and we can either get our own rocks or... Yeah, let's go ahead and get our own rocks up as he resets the Trick Room. That's totally fine. So he's going to go for Trick Room again. And yeah, that's all we have to do is just stall out this Trick Room, which I think we can do as we lose our drill. That's not the best. But what can we do here? Let's go here. We're going to be slower, and I don't know if we can take a Shadow Claw or not. We can, and so we can go ahead and knock out this Runerigus. So that's one setter down. Who does he go into? Hatterene. So this is the other Trick Room setter that this team has, and it is very powerful. This Mon is insanely strong, actually. So we're going to go ahead and go into this. Dazzling Meme, that does way too much damage. So I don't know if I have a great way of dealing with this team. So what we can do here is if he goes for Trick Room, which he probably will. Okay, he didn't. So that was just a way to get Trick Room back down if he were to go for it. So let's go into Darmanitan here, and he's going to notice that we're heavy duty boots. That's fine. We are going to go for... You know what? Let's go for it. We might die for it. Probably will. See what happens. We transform. We Dynamax. And we die. Let's go. Oh, we didn't die. And you can die. Thank you. Obviously in Trick Room, we're not going to do all that well here. But we did get rid of both of his setters. But I believe it will be too little too late. Now the rest of his team outside of Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is our issue here because I believe we get one more switch in on this, and we are choiced. So let's go for Max Guard just to stall Trick Room one more time. Oh, as we actually heal him with the hail. And let's see. We could save this because it could still switch back in. He is going for Vicious Rend, so we can go into Space Chicken and take like no damage. Go Rock Slide, that's fine too. We're basically just trying to stall the Trick Room here because once Trick Room goes down, he's kind of in a rough position. So I think Dragapult, we kind of need him for Ferrothorn, otherwise we just get completely walled. Well, we have Fire Punch on this, then he would die to... He would then die to that, but I think that this could clean up afterwards. So I think we have to sack something here just to keep around Space Chicken. I think we sack this. Yeah, I think we sack Dragapult here. Just to run the Trick Room out. Yeah. And now we go back into Space Chicken. And we're just going to go fire off a Bolt Beak here. And this should just OHKO. This should OHKO this. It should do a chunk to everything else. Yeah, it's just a straight OHKO. That's never going to survive. Abomasnow. Abomasnow does resist this. So it's either stay in here and just get damage off. I think we're going to have to. And I just don't think that we can I don't think that we could ever kill Clefable, but that's just, I think this is gonna, oh, we do kill. I did not expect that to Oko, but it did. We will take those. All right, switch in Clefable here. No, he didn't do it. That would have been the misplay that would have cost him the game, but he didn't do it. Yeah, I don't think we can. Oh, that did way more than I thought it would. We still can't kill Clefable. Now we're gonna go for Earthquake here because we can't touch Ferrothorn or we die to Iron Barbs. But Clefable, even with a 160 base attack, I really don't think that that we're gonna kill here. I can calc it really quick. With a base 160 attack, since we are in that mode. And the main Clefable set, we're not running Icicle Crash. What are we running here? Ice Punch and Fire Punch. No, we have no chance. Yeah, we're not killing here. Yeah, Dynamax. Yeah, he didn't need the Dynamax. Yeah, he didn't need the Dynamax at all. He lives anyway. As he go, what are you doing? Literally just attack me. Just attack me, you win. Yeah, there it is. So that was a lot closer of a game than it should have been, honestly. But still a good game. All right, let's do one more, and then we will call that a day. All right, this is a very scary team. So Aegislash is always a massive threat. Mew, you never know what it's going to do. It can do literally anything. And then Galarian Corsola just never dies. Ever. So this team, I do want to have the, well, I don't even know, because the only thing that really the webs really affect are Toxtricity. Hawlucha is going to avoid them, and everything else really doesn't care. So what is our lead here? I think we lead this. All right, so we could fire off a Shadow Ball here. He may burn us, but I don't think there's a ton he can do here to us. Yeah, we do 50%. He's going to set up rocks, and he can either stay in and let this die, or yeah, as he goes Hydreigon. As we get a good chunk of damage off on Hydreigon, that's not bad. So he's probably going to go for a dragon type move. We'll go into Rabombi. That is going to break our Sash, unfortunately. So if he goes for Dark Pulse, which is also a likely move. If he goes Dark Pulse, then we probably want to go into Ditto. And Ditto would allow us to outspeed. I'm gonna call the Dark Pulse and go Ditto. It's a 50-50 whether he goes for the Dragon move or the Dark move, but I'm assuming he's a Nasty Plot set, and he probably just either Nasty Plots here, or if he attacks, he goes for a Dragon move or Dark move. I'm calling that he either Nasty Plots or, oh, he Dynamaxes, goes for the Dark type move. Okay, that hurt a lot. And so we can fire off a Dragon Pulse here pretty freely just to get a lot of damage off on this. Yeah, that's totally fine. Now 324 speed. He could be, well, if he's Scarfed, then he just forfeited the Scarf. So we can go into this again, because items don't work when you are Dynamaxed. Only your ability does. So he can only be 324 speed, and we are 383. So we can just go ahead and kill him here. Yeah. So if he was scarfed, then he threw away his scarf. Oh well. We could have also gone for U-turn there. That probably would have been a better play, but that's okay. So it goes into Mew. Mew's probably going to start setting up on us. So let's go into drill and see what this thing wants to do. As it goes for sub, okay. We do not want that. So fire off an EQ here. What are you doing? Dragon Dance. Interesting. Interesting. You don't see a lot of Dragon Dance Mews around. Dragon Dance Flare Blitz Mew. That is a new one for me. Alright, what do we have for this? We can go back into this. Now, 328, he will outspeed us here, but that's also assuming he has coverage here. Honestly, I don't know. Psycho Cut? Okay, that's not going to kill, and this will. That's a weird offensive Mew to carry Flare Blitz. Now, this thing probably has weakness policy, if I was to guess, because that's just what most of them have. Now, one thing we could do is sack this, because we probably don't need it anymore. Galarian Corselet would be nice, but if we get set up with Galarian Darmanitan, then it's not going to matter. So 368, we'll probably outspeed that after we get our speed boost with Zen mode. So we're gonna go ahead and fire off. Okay, so we fire off a Shadow Ball here. Pop his weakness policy. He switches into sword form. Okay. Now he is going to be in a position to where he thinks that I'm going to attack him. But I'm going to go for... Well, never mind. He went for Shadow Sneak because he's smart. And I lose the whole game because of it. Great last battle. Great last battle. So we're going to go into this. Go ahead and Dynamax. Go for the Max Airstream. It should kill, I would think. And this will give us our +1. Yeah. So we're basically just trying to get some boosts here. I think we still have a chance. Because Bolt Beak should kill Hawlucha. Earthquake will kill this, so this should be the last thing in our way. Wormwood is our strongest move. This lowers their special defense. That's not helpful. So let's just hit him with the strongest move we have, and that was enough. Okay, so Space Chicken. We should end this right here with a little Space Chicken sweep. Knock that out. And look at us not even needing the webs at all in this last round. Never even bringing in Rabambi even. And so we should outspeed this at +1 and knock it out with a Bolt Beak, I would think. And that's going to be the game. Nice. I thought I had thrown the game there for a second. But Space Chicken just proves to be the best because he is. So thank you guys so much for joining us for the our first ever Showdown live. I had a lot of fun making this. This is definitely my home as far as Pokemon goes, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys stick around for the next one. Very soon up on the channel will be our breeding guide, and basically that's just going to be a start to finish guide from planning out a team on Showdown to going out and capturing Pokemon. We'll talk about max raid battles, we'll talk about breeding mechanics, and it'll be a really in-depth, really cool little series. It'll just be a little limited run series that we do on the channel, and we should get that at least started by the end of the week. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I'm really excited to make that series for you. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.